personally for me, I don't like giving the enemy any type of joy. I don't like taking my foot off his neck. So we're gonna still make a day out of this, because this is a day that the Lord has made and we are victorious. I'm gonna put some gospel on this. It was a lot. I hate I have to use the front camera. I would use the back camera, but one, my arm was hurting and I couldn't really see what I was doing. But I literally broke down. I set up everything nicely for you guys. I'm like, we're going to talk about the 75 hard challenge, and I'm also going to show you my latest glute pump workouts that's been helping me, especially being quad dominant. And I asked the Holy Spirit, I felt like I asked him, is it going to rain? Because I've been pretty cold lately, but there hasn't been rain. I go inside to try to find my tripod, and I kid you not, I heard something. I went outside, I checked, my poor little puppy's being sprinkled on, and my equipment is getting sprinkled on as well. I run. When I tell y'all, I'm literally running, trying to get everything. I'm Googling, and Google makes everything worse, and it's talking about basically almost says sayonara to your stuff. But I quickly dried everything as much as I can. And today, it's really just going to be a car talk vibe. I'm going to talk about the pros, the cons, and what I recently decided. The glute pump video, I'll do that separately. But right now, we're at the gym. I'm going to talk to you guys after this workout. And in the meantime, let me just show y'all what I've been doing these past 75 days. Girl, actually, technically we're on day 33, but once I tell you guys what I've decided, we're at day 2, so stay tuned. So I finished my workout and I picked up a rotisserie chicken and some garlic naan bread. I like eating that. It's like one of my favorite snacks. Also lunch. I have dinner ready, but at the same time I try to think of how can I maximize my protein as much. Guys, please ignore this pimple. I don't know what's going on. Oh, my time of month is coming. TMI. But the first pro, I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible, because y'all know that saying where it's like my stomach is touching my back. That's what's going on right now. I am hungry. But the first main pro is the simple fact that it helps you be consistent with the gym and or whatever workout plan that you set for yourself. Y'all remember earlier I was telling you how I got in a mini funk because I was trying to record for you guys and it started raining, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to still go to the gym because I still have to check off my daily checklist. The endorphins that I received from that workout has me in a better place than I was before. 2, the endorphins from your workout, but even just knowing that you're accomplishing your daily tasks, your daily challenges every single day, it's amazing. And I see why the guy who made it like this, because it really does something to you internally. And we're going to get more into him later on. But number 3, I would say that it builds a sense of community. I've been doing it with some of my friends and we've been checking in Trying to insert some of the messages, but girl, we be checking in. But it does build a sense of community. We all out here. So 3, community. I would say, oh yeah, the results are resulting. Okay, love the simple fact that on my own I didn't feel the need to try to go to the gym as much or try to implement more workouts, but having this now allows me to see my results a lot better, or just give me more room to try to get some results I want. So I'm going to do 4 because I know I'm going to give you guys another update once I get to the next half of my new cycle, which we'll talk about. Cons: you mess up, you gotta start over. And the reason why I say this is a con, because don't get me wrong, it's one of those cons that can be a blessing in disguise. But being a person, sometimes you feel as if like you take failure pretty hard. That can be something. But I loved how the creator worded it. He was like, you can try to continue, at the same time this is the type of mindset that you're implementing into your own lifestyle. And once you keep making compromises and making a habit of making compromises, you find that those are the lifestyle habits that you're continuing to grow with, and the results will show. So that's a con, but it's also a blessing in disguise. 2, oh my gosh, sometimes I'm exhausted. Okay, but that is because it's like all the cons kind of little pros, but no, for real though. Feel exhausted, but I now using that as an indication to use some more active recovery, or just trying to implement now some more exercises that is not going to take so much energy out of me. Because if I'm having like lifting days and I'm continuing to do that, that's not helping, that's not beneficial. So the cons are exhaustion, but it's definitely because you sometimes could be doing it wrong. You're going too hard and it could cause burnout. 3, if you haven't mastered time management, you're gonna feel like you're rushing to get everything done, which got me to say my next con. I think we're on number 3, right? Yeah, 3. So yeah, is that you have these daily challenges, and sometimes you'll feel as if like rushing to make sure everything is done, or you'll feel like you have to end your day a lot later, or you're gonna have to start your day a lot earlier. But that's the whole point of this guy making it. He's like, I want to build some type of mental toughness in you. So yeah, this is the con. That water, because for me, I'm trying to get my water in daily before 7, but since I'm doing the gallon, I try to get it in by 2, and right now it's like 1 though, and I haven't even got my first canteen, and I have to do 2 more of those. So yeah, and I'm running to the bathroom all the time. My low bladder, let me not speak that distance. My expanding bladder is working overtime. Okay, yeah, water thing is no joke. But now, drum roll, here is what I just recently decided. The reason why I decided to start over, like the 3rd time, like start over and actually do the 75 hard the way that the creator expects us to do it, is because of what he wrote in this guide of why he made the 75 hard and what's reasoning behind it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm reading it, I feel like he was screaming at me. I feel like he was yelling at me. But it encouraged me, and it's just like, I'm very big on habits and understanding how habits and certain mindsets could really affect me in the long run, and just understanding how he's helping you find ways to set yourself up for success by adding these habits, by overcoming this challenge. I was like, you know what, let me make sure I try to give this my all, which means I'm going to go back into the lab, set up my calendar correctly, make sure I set out the plan for which workouts I'm going to do, so I'm able to complete this 75 hard the way that it's intended to be completed. That's part about starting over while I'm at day 31, is because he kind of shaded us a little bit. He was like, if you're not doing the 75 hard the way that it's intended to be done, that's not the 75 hard. You're doing a soft. Basically, I was doing the 75 soft. So I've been doing the soft version, but I feel like it has prepared me a lot more to being able to transition into that, especially with my MCAT journey application process, which we're going to talk about in the upcoming videos. I love that it helps build me structure, and I hope that you guys see that within my videos, that I love structure. I love Jesus. Those are my main things that helps me when it comes to success, because with structure, being too rigid affects me, and stepping into Jesus allows me to tap in more into the faith-based aspect of things. Like they were saying that y'all will probably hear me say this a million times, I have a black and white mindset. The only gray I could take is Jesus. Only gray I could take is Jesus. But those are the main pros and cons. If I have any more, I'll just add them in. I'll probably add in the description area. But if you have any questions, concerns, or any suggestions, please feel free to add it. But I hope y'all enjoyed this car talk. We didn't know that this was going to look like this, but here it is. Look. Can y'all believe how sunny it is now? Anyways, till next time.